Hi, my name is Lucas Dolan. I'm a sophomore at Hamline right now, and next year I will be the president of the Hamline Undergraduate Student Congress. I was lucky enough as a first year to get hired for the executive board in the spring, and so that kind of gave me a rare opportunity to have a lot of experience by the time I got to this point as a sophomore. One of the first main projects that Corbin and I have been talking about working on is restructuring the registration and charting process for student organizations. Both the Dean of Students and the Director of Student Activities have talked to me and said that this is something that's really confusing for new students who are trying to start organizations, and so that's something that we would want to work on over the summer to improve so that by next year it'll be a lot easier process for students. But before we can get to that, we have a lot of things we need to work on and focus right now. We have to get our executive board hired for next year, which we're in the process of taking applications right now. We have to finalize our budget proposal for next year. And then in addition to that, we're also trying to meet with as many different groups as possible. Actually, we just recently met with our opponents in the campaign and discussed what ideas do they have that they'd like to see us work on. We've been invited to meet with President Hanson, and there have been a couple groups that have contacted us requesting us to come to their meetings. Okay. So we have a lot of different ideas, and maybe too many ideas, big ideas that we'd like to accomplish, but I think it all boils down to expanding our outreach and broadening the representative character of Husk. And so some of the different ways we want to do that is, first of all, make sure that students are comfortable, they know who we are, and that they're comfortable talking with us, coming to our meetings. If you have any suggestions or concerns for next year, email Corbin or myself, or come to one of our Husk GA meetings. They're on Tuesdays in GLC 100E during combo hour.
Hi everyone, it's Khan for the Piper Report, and I'm reporting from Anderson Center. Today I will make a tour to a place that not many of Hamline students have ever been before, the rooftop of Anderson Center, to see how the solar panel works and produce energy for the Anderson Center.
Another beautiful sunny day here at Hamline University, but we're on the rooftop. This is a 50-panel solar array that's on the roof. The majority of the solar photovoltaic is created, goes through an inverter on the other side, and it matches the load on the AC current.
There's two arrays, one that has 20 solar panels, the other one that has 50. Basically it produces 18 kilowatts of energy consistent when the sun is out. And that's based on if you have 8 hours of sun at 18 kilowatts, we can basically produce enough power to support the electrical needs of 5 average homes. The green screen is where everything comes in from the building as a whole, from our sustainability projections, from cisterns to using the water on our green roof to the solar panels that I just mentioned up on the roof, and the other panels are on the back side. We also incorporate a lot of newer insulation properties as far as the terracotta tiles that are on the side of the building, some wool insulation and some foam insulation as well. Part of that is using a lot of the windows, high efficiency windows, to utilize the daylight harvesting.
Conversation with the president, and I call it the spring conversation just because I'm ever the optimist.
President Linda Hanson held her annual conversation with the president in order to tell the Hamline community about how Hamline's moving forward.
People's intentions have always been about Hamline and about what's right and what's good for the university.
Audience members asked questions about some plans put forth in the future of Hamline.
Even though we don't always agree on things, I think the sense of community is still very alive, it's very vibrant.
Hey prospective Hamline students, today we'd like to show you around Sorin Residence Hall, which houses primarily freshmen. The floors in Sorin are separated by gender, 2 for women and 1 for men. All rooms are double occupancy. The rooms include ample storage space and large windows, cable television and internet service, as well as a micro-fridge unit.
There's additional study space on the Sorin lobby floor, which hosts many different areas where you can sit and relax and do homework. The new Husker administration has plans to redesign the old dining space here on campus and turn it into an arcade, which will host various gaming consoles as well as a ping pong table, air hockey, and pool tables.
Soren also has a 24-hour computer lab with a printer. There are 2 laundry facilities in Soren, and the fee for using them is included in your housing costs.
And now, HU laundry rooms are equipped with Laundry View, which means you can go online and check to see which washers and dryers are open and available to be used. Join us next time on the Piper Report when we take you on a tour of the Hamline Residence Hall.
Hey Piper sports fans, I'm Muriel Mischuk here to update you on what your Hamline athletes have been up to. We're here at the Metrodome in downtown Minneapolis, where the Hamline Pipers will take on the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers. The men's baseball team lost their game against the Gophers, but they came back strong, winning both games in a doubleheader against Presentation. Baseball and softball will be packing their bags and getting out of the snow for their spring break trips. Baseball will be heading to Arizona, where they will be playing a series of games, and softball will be heading to California for their season opener. 3 Hamline gymnasts also made it to the NCGA Nationals. Corinne Stifler will be competing on the balance beam, Courtney Benson will be competing in the all-around, and Cambria Blakely will be competing on the vault and the floor exercise. For more information, check out the Hamline Athletics webpage, and you can also follow Hamline Athletics on Facebook or Twitter, #GoHU.